sort of a folk arrangement from the Danish string quartet, who are one of the great modern string quartet out there. And there's a lot of folk influence in this particular piece. And I feel that you have such a good feel for the folk element, really, especially in your opening. It feels like someone's on the street just sort of having fun, jamming away and playing this, and I think you capture that really, really well. So, well done. Fantastic. It's really, there's not too many things to say, really, but maybe we just start at the beginning and work our way through this, but really great job. Yes, please, yeah, great. So I can tell that you're doing an echo in the fifth bar, is that correct? Feels like which is great, lovely. Just be careful when you get to bar 8. It's slightly together. So we really hear that. It's different this time. The first time it's just sort of bridge to the next section. So just to make sure that we can hear that all. We'll try it.
From the beginning?
Yes, please.
Sorry. To hear end of bar 8?
Yes. No, maybe you could put a little break just after the. So when you get to. And then maybe like a tiny lift, so then we can hear a definite break between the two phrases. Yeah. So make sure you finish the phrase. So in context of the. Or you don't have to put a break, just be to hear that, because it's different. The first time it's just, and whereas this time it's just to have the clarity, that's all. Let's try this is the last time, and I promise we'll go on. Yes, please. So the next section now, when we have others joining in, I feel when we get to bar 18, we have bar numbers. Actually, specifically 20, we have this, if we take out Amy's part, just the three of you, we have this long note which then increases. So I feel like maybe we can come in, especially when the two of you come in with these notes here. Big swoop, big crescendo. I felt like he came in, it was very together, in June, but it wasn't going anywhere. I feel like we can really enjoy that crescendo, and then, we get to A, and that's where it kind of begins, you know what I mean? So, can we try again from bar 16, please? time. So when we get to A, we have this really exciting line between the first and the cello. But then we have a very important note in your part. We have this G, the viola G. And I feel like we can hear that a little bit more. Because it's sort of, if you were to take away your part, yes, it's a nice duet, but when you come in with this G, it may seem sort of not as important, but I think it's very more important. Because instead of, maybe I can play with you guys. Can we go from A? Just the two here. So, okay. This, okay. No, you do this. Yeah, I was just feeling like when you were playing it, I think it should be more. I think that's the easiest way just to say what I'm trying to say, but just to have that, it's that unsettling note, which is sort of like, why would they put that in? It's just, we want to hear it. So, that was great. Let's try again from, maybe we go 4 before A, so bar 20. String quartet, I know because I've played her part and I've played her part. I played his part a long time ago. I've never played her part. But obviously we have the two in the center. I'm sure you've been told this many times, but it's with the balance of the string quartet and how it's set up, there's an advantage to, unfortunately, for the outer players, the first violin and the cello. And yes, of course, most of the time, the first violin has, maybe you could argue, the most exciting bits, I guess, a lot of the solos. But, everyone's so important. And in the middle, it's the sort of, it's like a delicious sandwich, you've got, you're like the bread, you go on together, and then the two in the middle are like the filling, the chicken and the vegetables, and then the first violin is sort of little garnish, a little parsley leaf, or, some sort of chutney or something. So, you obviously want all the elements, and the middle is so important. And the point I'm trying to make here is that it's harder for the second violin viola to come through in the quartet. So don't always feel like because you're coming in that you need to sit back and not be heard, because I feel like they're so important. If anything, you need to play doubly as hard, if that makes sense. So specifically at B, in your part A, you have like an echo, sort of. It's a sort of counter melody to the first violin. So you've got the. I think we really love. Sorry, at bar 40, you have. I think we really that. I would love to hear that more, for that to come through. I think if anything, yeah, you're equal at this point. I think with Ryan. So maybe we could try just the two of you from B. Sort of put you on the spot here, but I want commitment from both of you.
From B or from 40?
Yes, from 40. Thank you. 40. Sorry. When we go into it, let's go from 36. So we can begin. But I'm specifically talking about 40, where I want to hear more of it. Yeah, we'll go from 30 to 36. So just there, we have a little bit of a crossover where it's. And I heard when you play yours, it was really fast. Enjoy that. If anything, we're going from him to you. So like spotlight. So let's try it out one more time, just in 36. time, keep going. And even more in your part, maybe. Sorry. That was so excellent. Really, really good. Just the final thing you're pointing out. Just make sure all those dots, I think they're short. They're supposed to be short. That's it. Yeah. Great. Really, really excellent. Let's bring the other two back in. And maybe let's go from the same. So bar 36. Everybody. Great, really, really, really good. Should we go, let's go B one more time. So much better, really, really good. Great, thank you so much. That was so good. Really, really good. And 58, leaving the viola part, I think there's kind of an important point there. I think we might have missed that one a little bit. So, again, you're the only one that has forte there, Lily, at that point. So, really, really come out to the fore, okay? So we want to hear equal of all four of you guys for 2 bars, and then Lily, we want to hear solo viola come through. So let's go from there. Let's go from the Leggero one more time, please. 56. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. It's a great part. Just enjoy it. One more time. Can you give me even more? I'm sorry. I can hear it just about. I don't know. Could you hear Lily's part just now? Come through. Yes, sort of. Yeah. Yeah. I think they want to hear more. So let's. Oh, one more time. I'm sorry to put you on the spot here, but one more time and just don't worry about anything. Just go for it. Okay. Last time. The bar going into the slow section could be a little bit better organized, I think. I feel wasn't quite together between cello and second violin. We need to coordinate that. So it looks like you're basically getting slower and into the new tempo, right? So something like that. And then your semi-quavers need to adjust accordingly. Maybe get a little bit slower. So just really, really, really listen out the two of you, okay? And the character is beautiful that you present at C. Very nice. The tempo I think is great. The character is good. just be careful in the third bar. This is what happens. So you have this beautiful. So nice. And then you went. Oh, you did that. I don't know why. I don't know if you listened to that. I think you wouldn't like it. So I don't know if there's maybe, obviously, you're excused if you're playing that. So just the three of you. Just, I think maybe I would maybe change the bow earlier. Something. It's a bit awkward because you've got a double stop, but maybe you could like hide a bow change or something, or try to do the same bow to avoid having to go. Like, you definitely don't want that. It needs to stay in the same character. Maybe try doing it all in one bow. Is that possible? And then the next bar. Yeah. Want to try it? Yeah, just be careful on the string costumes. You know, you've got double stop. Just, you don't need to make too much of the bow change. It's not as important of a note. So, okay, let's try again from, let's go into C, please. Maybe 68. Oh, we don't have much time. Okay. Oh, talking too much. Yes, let's go from, yes, 68. Yeah, 3 before C.
3 before C.
Sorry, 4 before C. So sorry. Ignore me.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, 68. 68. Sorry. Sorry, great. I think again, maybe it's hard for the cellos maybe to hear you. You just come out immediately. Again, don't be shy about it. I know this guy's he's showing off his thing, but you know, it's your time to shine. So just really immediately just take us from your seat. Yeah, one more time. Yes, it is. Makes it less awkward later, but it sounded good, so just here. So maybe you have to retake it again, that makes sense. You go ahead, so in your case, Joy, it's sorry, not Joy, I'm so sorry, you're not Joy. You're Ian. Sorry. It's so maybe come off it a little soon, and then again, it's you again. Great, let's go from C, let's see how far we can get before we need to hear the next one.
Yeah, it looks good. We're just waiting to see.
Now we have the accent quartet. All right. Handel.
You guys have fun, alright? I'll go after the script. Let's go
Well
home.
done, guys. Sounds great. Really.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is it there? Is it there?
Good afternoon, we're the Accent Quartet, and today we'll be playing Arrival of the Queen of Sheba by Handel.
Guys, see it? So important to you, always. I live in the United Kingdom, and it's very much a feature when it comes to the royalty and the Queen. So, fun fact, actually, I played at the coronation for King Charles III last year, which was a huge honor. So, we played this up at Westminster Abbey, so that was pretty unique. Great job, guys. It's the rhythm's very good. I think you captured the spirit pretty well. One of the things that I noticed, I decided to sit out there because I know this piece much better than the first piece, that's for sure. And sometimes with balance, I felt like sometimes. How do you pronounce your name? Quintet. And then great. But sometimes I couldn't quite hear your voice enough. And obviously, in a lot of it, like we talked about in the early group, there's so much important material that's in your part, and also in your part quite often. Because in the real thing, it's actually two oboes playing, and they, they're more of a nasally sound than a beautiful string instrument. I'm biased, of course, but so we just need to have that clarity all the time. And I feel maybe you can start from just in the viola and cello parts. Feeling more of, it's a rural piece, to have more lightness in your sound. So what I mean is, so just play your part. So have like it's that sort of thing. A little bit maybe more on the string maybe, because unfortunately, although I did say in the earlier one that you all have important role in this particular piece, you two are sort of unfortunately more of the accompaniment. So we do want to hear more of the final parts. I say that in a very happy part, of course. So maybe we could try just the two of you at the opening. Just to hear that sort of sound, and just really look at each other and match each other's bow strokes. Give it one of you give a nice lead, like a 1, 2. No, try again. You're easy. Go. Give a 1, 2, 3. Breathe together. Always breathe together. It's a good exercise. Bed that you guys can sit on and enjoy your part. So can we bring everyone else back in, please? Beginning, and just really sing off in that. This is your melody. Just be careful around part 10. It starts to rush a little bit, and I think maybe because all these three start playing semi-clears, we need to be boss. We need to keep that sort of metronome pulse. Don't let anything they're doing dissuade you from that. So just to keep that pulse going, because they need you. So when they start playing more notes, then they start to panic maybe, and you just need to stay calm. So great. Just at the opening, Kevin, your part, that's good. You're playing the second oboe part, you're singing it really well. But when you get to bar 7, I think you need to come back a little bit in the texture and be with the other two here. Yeah. So actually, could I hear maybe just sorry to pretty isolate you guys again, but from in bar 5, we just have everybody apart from them, just to hear that. I'll give it a nice to you guys. Just a little bit more space. Right now it sounds a little bit like, which would be fine, but I think in this context, especially with what she's playing, so maybe just try that. Let's just take one bar, or even four notes. The first 4 notes of 7, and keep repeating those. Just repeat. Okay, so bar 7, 4 notes, just keep repeating them, just so you get this sound all. Just be fun. Keep playing be fun. Yeah, one more time. I really like the way she plays it. Sorry, if you could just try to match how she's playing a little bit further down, whereas you're a little bit higher. So try to just be in the middle, maybe. Just feel lightness all the time. One more time. Really match. Great. I know that's really good. So then it's going to sort of sing over top of that. You don't have to feel forced to play louder. Because I think you don't have to. I think it's fine. I think the other need to just, if you're more of a unit, like one person playing on the piano, and you'll be able to hear the other parts. Fantastic. Let's go from the beginning again. Why not? And just bear that in mind. Just part 15, when Kevin stops and then you're on your own that top line. I think I really enjoy that line. It's sort of like a little final flourish before we get to the sort of solo stuff at 8. Maybe I don't know, maybe really aim to the middle of the bar. I think it will give us a nice momentum. Great. Let's just hear maybe the end of that and then go into the next section. So, where's the bar 11 maybe? Great. Feels like these two are beating me to the third beat, maybe. So I personally think you should just stay in tempos. Just be careful for it not to get behind. But at the same time, you should have to listen to her as well. So let's try that one more time. Great. Just before we get to A, let me finish this. So it's just you there. So there's, you know, you don't have to wait for anybody or anything. You just go, okay? And when we got to A, the oboe bit, felt like because you were playing on your own, maybe it was a little bit shy. Sort of went. It's just you playing. I think you just really enjoy it. And really just kind of try to outdo each other here, you know, it's a bit of a duel here. So, yeah, it's just really just because the other two have dropped out doesn't mean you need to play less. I think just, if anything, enjoy it. So let's go from bar 15. Remember, just to take time at the end of 16. Just a smidgen. You were so good that Ken didn't want to come in. So. Really well done. That was fantastic. One more time. That was great. You know what I mean? Like, so, I feel like, not, it's accent's the wrong word, although you guys are the accent quartet, so it makes sense. But no, I think maybe think of that as the high point. So, and it's very interesting in the rhythm, because it's not all strong. 20, it's sort of off the third beat, so let's try that. Can we go for 20, please? Remember what I said about finishing the phrases? And what happened? You have. Just don't be afraid to finish what you started. Okay? So just really, really enjoy every single phrase, every note. My old teacher used to say every note. He actually gave me a piece of paper and wrote every note in the biggest capital letters possible. I've stuck that on my wall and had it ever since. Because every single note is so important. So just never ever think, oh yeah, it's the end of the thing, I don't have to worry about it, just move on. No, every note counts. So try one more time. From 26, maybe just a little bit slower, just so we can clarify this. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. Bump up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It didn't help that your friends were rushing. So let's try to change in one tempo. Maybe even slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost, yeah, almost. It's just nothing. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, that's it. Easy. Okay, one more time, and now let's do it in full tempo. those downbeats are accented a little bit too much. I don't think he wants to do that. I think it's just when he sings, yeah. Down bow's always loud enough, right? So just always think lightness, especially this kind of music. What I mean by that is just, I guess, use less bow and just be, yeah, lighter about it instead of heavy. It's not heavy music. So can we try again from maybe 41? So is that bowing okay? Is that fair? Yeah, but then make sure it's, you want to give the emphasis on the down bow. Right, this comes so many times, so. Great, for maybe about 41.
Grab your instrument, come up on stage with Tetsuumi, just take one picture before everyone goes. Excellent. Bye. Can you be very quiet? Please? Yeah. And sit down, please, or leave very quietly.
In the concert, so just take your time. You should really check things. Really yeah. You know what? Just play all your again. Okay. Right. So you're playing the Hornpipe. That's great.
afternoon. We're the Fermata Quartet, and we'll be playing Hornpipe by Handel.
Sometimes there could be a little bit more lightness. So the way I see it is that you're all playing very, very, very together, and it's well organized, and it sort of sounds a little bit like. Sorry, I'll do the top parts. I think maybe there could be a little bit more space between each notes, you know? As though you're singing it. I'm not going to get you to sing it, don't worry. But, you know, to have a bit more. I don't think hear a difference then compared to. Maybe a little bit less everything on the string, and just a little bit more space between each note. So, just do that. It's really a case of maybe stopping a little bit more between each note. See what I mean? Let's try this first line, and maybe even a little bit slower, just so we can really hear the harmonies and everything. So maybe like a something like that. Let's try the open. I think it can even start from the way you breathe in. The way Leb is sort of like, which first of all, if I was playing it, I wouldn't know where to put the downbeat. But then also if you breathe together with, and even though she's giving us the lead, I think all of us can breathe together, not just be passengers, or we can all be pilots. So maybe we can all do it together actually, all four of you. All four of you just look at each other, and then give a nice beat, which is the same upbeat and same tempo as what you're playing. So, and let's try it together. Breathe. I feel like everyone was contributing to the breathe. One more time. That's the thing, you all did breathe, but you all breathe at different times. You have to be a quartet, you have to be four voices playing together. So try to do it all together. You all watch each other. I'll demonstrate once, okay? You all watch each other though, right? Okay, together. And then. everyone on the first note if I made extremely big, but it was really good though. So, and breathe. And can we try the same thing, but now with a little bit more space between each note? So again, not completely. Instead, you hear there's like a little bit of silence between each note. Do you hear it? Yeah? So just try just a lighter bow, maybe less bow actually. One more time. Again, breathing, everyone breathing together. And so the very first note, everyone's playing really together. One more time. Just a tiny bit there, one more time. Good, yeah, much better. I love that. That was really, really good. Yeah, so you can kind of think about that for the thing is with this piece, it is sort of one character and it's sort of, over the course of, 50 bars or whatever. So it's that character. You can think about that throughout the whole thing. And now we get to the next bit. How do you pronounce your name? Yes. Okay, I'm struggling with that one. I'm really sorry. But your part here, you have this amazing bit where you get to have the solo, which is really nice. You have the. And again, I think you feel again more space between each one instead of, which is nice. But I think maybe if you try it, so maybe you think of like a crescendo into bar 6. And then you crescendo into bar 7, and the same when Lara? No, you're Lara. Okay, the names are in the wrong order. I'm sorry. So who's Lynn? You're Lynn. Okay. You're Lara. You're Aaron. I'm sorry, Aaron. And okay. And so you're Payla. Okay, great. Okay. So when we get to this bit, maybe try. Understand? So if you crescendo into the downbeats instead of. Yeah. Let's try from bar. Let's try from bar 5. From just the middle bar. Maybe from the beginning of the bar. Let's go from bar 5 down. It's easier. Remember, breathe together. I don't think you're all looking at her like you're expecting her to, together. Everyone does it together. Great. One more. Okay. Maybe you know what? Let's go from the beginning. Let's go from the beginning. Just play. I'm stopping too much. Let's go from the beginning. Just breathe. Just give a nice, clear. One more time. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Good time. Fine. Good. I think so. Just there. Maybe try another up bow. So I think the phrasing can be the same. I think we're there, and then go backwards, which I think doesn't help. So just try up, and then again. Yeah. Good. Same place. Okay. Is that okay? Yeah. So. And another up bow. Yeah. Is that okay? You want to write that down? Yeah. Great. So we're going to log down this prompt when we want. But this applies to you as well when you come in. Same thing. And then really, let's get to bar 9. So that's sort of like the biggest point, I think, so far. No? Okay, let's go from middle bar 5 again. I promise I won't stop. Sometimes the rhythm was getting, it's getting rushed a little bit, so just be careful when you have this. I know when it's just, when some people go on, it's just, a solo or 2 people, one can get, I certainly do, get nervous, but don't let that affect your rhythm. Always rhythm, all the time, just think pulse, doesn't matter what's going on, and just enjoy that you're playing just yourself, you know what I mean? So let's try again from bar 11. I feel like again with like I was saying in the earlier group. I feel like that the top notes are actually more important. Right now it sounds a little bit because it's on the downbeat. I think you're emphasizing it a little bit more. I think it needs to have more like a. Maybe I would change the volume and go up, down, up. And I feel like that would just help so much without even really thinking about it. Sort of cheating, I guess. But okay, up, and then up, down. So then all those half notes are on the down note. I hate it at all. Okay, that's great. So yes, up, exactly. Yes, yeah. And another. No, sorry, that second beat should be one. Yes, there we go. So that has a minute. That's what that. So every time up, so it's like up, down, up. You know what I mean? I think it will really help. Okay. Okay, from there, just from second beat of bar 11. Yeah, is that clear? Yeah. So then the long notes are always going down low, which I think would be good for the emphasis. Yeah, just the two of you. Yeah, from here, sure. It's the same, so yeah. So then it's the same, it'll be the same for you guys. So where's yes, so we did yeah. Okay, yeah. So two oboes and then the bar. Sorry, oboes here and then good. And then the same here. So yeah, if you do the same as well, and or like that. I think it really will help. Yeah. Okay. Good. Great. Let's go from the left once more, and make sure you come in. Let's go from bar one. Oh, don't worry about that. Sorry, I think the bowling, you'll get used to it, but I think it will really help. So yeah, again, just okay. And just be careful in the next bit. Again, it's with this music. So boring is the wrong word. You don't play it like that. I'm just saying, there's not much to it. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like this little motive. But just always make sure that you're staying in tempo. I don't know if you ever use a metronome. No? Anyone? Does anyone use metronome in the room? Put your hand up. Apart from Mrs. Keller, anybody else? Anybody else use a metronome?
Kind of forced to.
No? Is that no? Okay. I think if you can use a metronome for things, so then you can, what's. I've always gone along, so let's see. What's your tempo? Play a little bit for me. 100. Okay. She even knows what the tempo is, and yet, okay. Right. So let's go from bar. Let's go from bar 11. Let's go from bar 11. Bar 11. Okay. Being creatively faster or slower. I think there is, unfortunately, it is how it is. It's like, it's world chord music, so I think it does just need to be in a marching tempo, Just picture there's like, I don't know, a bunch of the queens walking in, and a bunch of her, her I don't know the right word, guards, I guess, are coming walking behind her or something. Just to have that rhythm always going on. Great. Should we carry on? Maybe. Let's go from 11 again. Now, no metronome, and I'll just be musical, but still in tempo. Change it a little bit. I'm not talking about the tempo, I'm literally talking about, at this point, volume, I guess. So the first one. Maybe. Or more. Be more energetic with it as well. So I don't know, maybe discuss amongst yourselves what you'd like to do. I think it would be more interesting if it was slightly different. What do you think? Maybe more or less? Or maybe not. Maybe you like it. Maybe you won't. It's the same. It's fine. That's what you want to do. What do you think? Louder. Okay. Let's hear that then. Okay. So just make a note that, and might make a note that in bar 30, 31, maybe not to play the most, play a little bit less. And then the second time, you come back in, but just with more. Should we go, we have to stop soon, but should we just go, 2 minutes, okay. Let's try it again. Let's go for 27. 27. So, maybe, don't play piano, but just think that you want to give more than that, okay? I want to hear it to you too. Did you think there was a difference between the first and second time? You can be completely honest.
There was, but it was quite small.
It was quite small, so you want a bit more, yeah. So you can make a difference, but it could be even more. And it's not necessarily just about sound. I don't want you to start forcing the sound too much. It's also about the way you look. Just, in the first one maybe. But in the second one maybe. Sort of, look a bit more up. Look a little bit more like you're coming to the end of this passage, yeah? Let's try one more time, final time. Maybe you can play 30, 31 itself. I'll try for 31. Yeah, so 31. Again, slightly less. The last one, the most, okay? Very good. Okay, so just this, yeah, the second half of the bar. I'll count you, okay? So I'll give you 1, 2, yeah? 1, 2. Good, yes, yeah, very good. Wow. Very fantastic.
So there's a break now for 15 minutes. Sorry, yes, because we've gone over. And also at the end, Quintet has amazingly provided snack boxes for everyone. So that's at the end. And there's some bits and bobs outside. So back in 10 minutes, be sharpish so we all get on the street.
Oh, it's a cello. Okay. Oh. Where are you playing?
Yeah, because
Oh.
Good afternoon, we are the Cello Quintet and we are going to be playing Miserere Me Deu by Gregorio Allegri and arranged for 9 cellos.
the sound you all make. Wow. I mean, the cello is such an amazing instrument because it's got such a wide range. You know, if you played the same piece with 5 violas, let's just say it wouldn't be as effective. You know, you don't have a lovely deep bass notes, but also the virtuosic, you know, high stuff. Yeah, it sounds great. Really amazing. Wow, I've never heard that arrangement before. Beautiful. Yeah, such an atmosphere you create when you play. You know, just one thing I noticed was when you got to when you got to the second section. Basically, the opening, I believe, is forte. I don't know how accurate these scores are. But then if you come back to the same material, Tim, and it's, I think, written as pianissimo, if I'm not mistaken, bar 17, is that right?
Yeah.
And I felt like the sort of the intent was actually very similar to the opening, and actually, you know, it was very beautiful, sounded great, but I feel that this one is more of a reflection. It felt like it was still forte and very expressive. Whereas this one, I think, is more, even more sort of plain chanty, and maybe doesn't need as much mid vibrato at this point, because it's a calm version. But anyway, I digress. Could we go back to the beginning? It's amazing. Beautiful. Just in the opening, just be careful. I'm just sort of I have to be very nitpicky because it sounds already so amazing. But you know, just very very small things. But be careful in your second note. I don't know exactly which voice it's coming from. But just to make sure to not make the quarter note such an event. It felt a little bit. That's partly because of the bow distribution. So maybe just to be a bit more compact with the bow. And to not, for the crotch not to stick out. That makes sense? So. save the bow, so we will. Maybe increase the vibrato through the note to help you, but if you can try to do it with one bow, because it's a suspension. So we've got this note for one chord, and then everyone else changes to the next chord, but you stay on with that. Rory, could you just play the A?
Where we
Just an A. Sorry, E and an A. That's the tension. So if anything, the B is even more important when you get to down to about 12. Not so much before. So I've made sticking a little crescendo, just the end of bar 11, and just try to save the bow. If you have to change bow, try to do it before you get to the downbeat, so don't change on the downbeat, because I think it would be a shame if you went 2, 3, 4, because you don't want to do that. It needs to maybe sorry, 1, 2. See what I mean? So then you've already changed bow before the downbeat, so we can really hear that. Great, sorry, going on. Can we go from bar 6? And also, just a small thing, at the end of bar 5, we've got this fermata, and then a double bar. So I think you just can take a little bit more time, enjoy the silence, and then start. But anyway, let's go for bar 6. Maybe let's try it from bar 9. Cellos, and at this point it's one voice singing and it's a plain song. And it says here, I think you can be ad-lib with it. I think you can be free. I think timing-wise, you're on your own. You can do whatever you want. So what I'm trying to say is maybe you could take some more time on some of the notes or crescendo or do whatever you want. Be very free with it. It shouldn't. You didn't play it like this, but you don't want it to sound. Something, just really engage all of us when you play that. So be free to do whatever you want. One shot at a time. something different. Nice, great. You're starting better. I didn't get your name. Bible. Okay, Bible. I think he came in a little bit early because he's being very timid, being very free to 2, 3, and then only chain together. So just be aware of that. So I don't know, Tim. Maybe you can in a way show him when you want him to start his phrase, and then it comes Sophia's. I think it's your point. Again, all of these things, because the vocal score and the subject matter, I think again you can be. It's the complete opposite of the Handel Hornpipe we had before. That's very rhythmical and it's got a sort of marching quality to it, whereas this is so atmospheric, free, and I think you can all just wait for each other and then come in with your various bits of dialogue. Let's try it again from. I think it was good the way you started it, the equality. I think it could still be less, and when you can up to the high stuff, or how do you do it? Again, I think it could still be a little bit more hushed. Your sound is so clear that it comes through, so I don't think you have to worry about being drowned out by the other voices. So I think you can be even more hushed. I think maybe let's try again for 17. Very still, the whole thing. One more time. That was so beautiful. Wow. Well, let's do 17 for the last time. So you're the bass line. I think the bass is a sort of exception to the rule in terms of the chord. You always want, I think, just quite a lot from the bass. So I think you could be maybe a touch more on this passage versus the quartet. Because we go from being an inner voice to the bass. So, let's do just the last few bars of the section here, maybe for the second phrase. So from 17, half of 17. Is that okay? After the rest. 17, yeah. Of the second phrase. So when you start the chord winds. You know what? Just start from 16 again. Sorry. And then 8. Just go from 17. That's fine. So let's just stop on that, just very quickly, just that last chord. Can you just tune that really quick? So can you just hear the bottom and the top parts? No, just the two. Yeah. And balance wise, I think one more chord. Yeah. That's the E. The fifth. G sharp. It needs to be the third chord always needs to be a little bit flatter than the main chord. Obviously, if you played, thank you, great. Obviously, if you played that on your own, you'd be like, that's really flat. But it'll make the chord. That's just how it works with the tuning. You have the octave, the fifth, and then the third just needs to be a tiny bit flatter for it to bring everything up. Great. Should we carry on? Bar 24. Oh, just there. I think we need to. Bible, I think you need to just listen to Sophia's part. So she has and just carry on what she's doing essentially. And just at the beginning of that section, again your part. If it was me, I would do maybe up down, down E. Again, it's a stronger note, and it just makes things easier if you play on the down bow. So you want to try that? So up bow. Should we go from 24 again? And again, that's your part. We want to hear you again. So 24. Let's just do that ending again. 28, maybe? So really count. Good, great. Okay. Very cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, take that in.
We're the
I don't know.
we're the Oriental Quartet. We play the Hungarian dance.
Speaking.
Oh, we were playing the Hungarian dance by Brahms.
captured sort of the spirit, which I love, you know. I think sometimes I should get the name. So Am and Kid, or and Hampton. All right, great. Yeah, really good stuff. I think sometimes with this piece, again, not like the Handel Hornpipe we had earlier, but maybe more like the Allegri we just heard. There's so much freedom in this piece. So it's one of these where, yes, we need to have a tempo, and it needs to go, of course, it needs to dance. But at some point, there's moments where we can wait, take some time, and, you know, change the character, right? And I feel sometimes, amp in your head, there are some bits that you wanted to play slower, and I think not everyone in the group was completely aware all the time, you know? So we just need to sort of clarify those things and communicate a little bit better. But overall, like, yeah, well done. Really, lots of fun. So, but let's go from the beginning. We can work through this. Good tempo. more notes than you two, but I think as a unit, the three of us could be even more unified. So like really sorry, sorry, I don't need to put you on the spot now. Would you mind just playing yourself? And just have a listen and just study how he plays. Great, yeah, well done. So then with the two of you, you're obviously playing less notes, just but it needs to capture the same spirit, same character. So maybe let's just try the three of us in the beginning. Just the three of you, yeah. Go from the start. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so give a very clear lead. Okay, better. First of all, I believe it's forte in the chorus, am I right? Do you think you're playing forte? No? What do you think you're playing? Massive piano. Why are you playing piano? Why? This is an all-out, so much fun. Everyone's dancing. I think everyone needs to be alone. I think you're fine. Don't say you put down. You two. Let's try again. Forte, same character. Yeah, enjoy. Better. It started out really well, and then somehow you went back to, I'm just gonna relax. No, you don't. You have to play the whole, every note counts. So when you get to the third bar, you're doing the hairpin, which is good, but there's something about it which needs to be more exciting. Feel a little bit. Maybe. I know it's written as that, and maybe you should think of it more like an accent, maybe. So, can I just play a few, Kevin? So, just do it. Yeah, exactly. And maybe think of bar 2 as a crescendo into bar 3, actually. So that's and less of a. I know less is written. You're doing exactly what's written on the page, but I think it's more. And again, it needs to be so exciting that when we're watching, we're like, oh my god, I love what Laura's doing in the middle, or or I love what Kim's doing in the second one part. It's gotta be all exciting, not just love the first one, I guess. So can we have everyone back together and really think about that? Think about the character. Think about you're excited to play these offbeat ways, Let's try again. But somehow something's getting lost, and it's not quite together. So let's just work through that bar. So bar 13. Here is the opposite. I think you can go from the beginning. And here it's much lighter. Okay. So and we need to accommodate the amp's 16th notes. It's quite tricky. But also at the same time, I feel like maybe your 16th notes are slowing down a little bit. So here, keep the tempo. I know I'm contradicting myself a lot today when I'm saying like, oh, you have to play with in time. No, it needs to be free. It just depends on what piece of music it is. And trust me, much later on in this piece, there's a lot of freedom. So for now, though, I think it needs to stay in time. So can we go from bar 9 and really keep the tempo, yeah? Good. And the only thing I'll change is, yes, because it's you're the main melody, so I think you don't need to be so quiet. Yeah. It's just trying to bring a little bit more on this. One more time. Good, yes. At that time, I think you might be getting a little bit faster. So just be careful when you get yeah, I felt a little bit like it was getting a little bit ahead. So just really, really listen to your wonderful colleague here on the first side, okay? Let's go from bar 25. Okay, Sheba, one more time, and Karen. One more time, and then Karen. Great, thank you. Okay, this is the hard part. This is now where it starts to get free. That was probably a little bit too free because you all have different tempos in mind. I think it's easier if you think on bar 41 before to start and already at a slow tempo. So what I mean is, I think naturally for me we go. And then back in tempo, yeah? So if you already think already that you're starting a slow tempo. But and if you really try to show where you want people to play. So you're playing. Have fun with it as well, because it's such a funny moment, isn't it? Everything grinds to a halt. So starting in from the double bars, 33. Also, be careful, because you're playing E string, it's very loud. So you're like, use hardly any bow. Just touch the string. Yeah, exactly. And give yourself time to be able to set that up. So if you need to take some time, and take time, yeah? Same thing, same place. 33. Good, so much better. My gosh, that was fantastic. Only thing, just be careful, Dora, you're on C sharp. I think we might have Actually, your part's the scope forte. I think that's a little bit much, but I think you should be in the forefront. Just try one more time. 33, yes. Last time it comes. Listen to Dora. And again, just don't be shy. I think just play. Hey, maybe play both for me. Just play more, because we want to hear your part. Last time, I promise. I said that last time. Good. Yeah, great. Okay. Why are you finding her part at that point? Alright, go ahead. Is it? What is that? Oh, what is this? Yeah, what is that? G? B flat. Oh, okay. So high. Okay. So it's go. Is that E flat? Is that E? Wow, okay. Good luck with that. Fine. Okay, and then as soon as we get out of this spot, okay, so back to tempo, and back to like loud, boisterous, all that stuff, okay? Okay, let's go to the next section. Let's go to 49. So this is completely different. And just in keeping there, do you think you were doing SF on the first note?
No.
You weren't. And did your A string sound more than the first note?
Yes.
Yes. Let's definitely not do that. So if anything, the A string, again, it's very bright on your instrument, so it speaks very well. So maybe more. Yeah? Let's try again. That was extreme. Maybe not that much. Maybe just scale back a little bit. Just split the difference. But that's the right idea. parts could be clearer, but I think what it is, it's completely in a different tempo. Slow, lots and lots of crescendo and accents. It doesn't have to be, it's not a pretty moment, it's definitely more of, kind of like insane moment, so really make that contrast. So let's go straight on to 61 for now, we'll come back. So again, amp need to be very clear in how long you'd like the note to be, and we can move on, okay? Good, better. I think it can be more crazy, honestly. I think every note. From every single one of you, not just one. I think everyone should do the same thing. Let's try again. Go crazy. I'm gonna put you guys on the spot and go around the room. I want all of you to try two notes, your first two notes. I just want to see. Okay, let's go get Amp. You go first. Just two notes. Yeah, good. Sorry, I should have said four notes. That's fine. Good. And that's really good. Yeah, your part's different. Okay, so sorry, you're different. Okay, that's different. It's very polite. Very, very polite, which I appreciate. I'm from Canada, so polite people. But try again. Be more rude. It should be. I think your part is. Doesn't matter if you play both notes or not, but try to do. And I should have said Amber. It's good. It's very good. I like what you do. So see if you do the same thing. Just in tempo, yum. So. It can be more. Don't be afraid. Right now your A sounding more than your D. I actually put like the opposite. Yeah, I still hear more of the A, but almost accent the D. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's getting there. I think it could be even more rude. But the countdown, that's yours. Okay, pretty good. For me, it sounds like the two notes are equal. I think the first one needs to be less. I know you're playing fifth, but if you can, give more on the second note. Yeah. Okay. It's a D. Where is this part? Yeah, so. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, okay. Now let's put it all together. I know it sort of feels a little strange and play like that, but it's a strange part of the piece. So let's try everyone together, okay? Another level by, even though we're doing for everything to be slightly less in general, so then yeah, and I think again between each two bars you could just put like a basically this time. Yeah, they're two completely different characters. Let's try it one more time, and comments will go on. But that sounds so good. Yeah, one more time. Just carry on. I'll let you play it. I'll stop talking. From 61. Stop. Then go, okay? Yeah? And then you choose when you want to start again, okay?
It is time.
Would you like to lend your violin to?
Would that be okay? I need to play.
Let's use the violin.
Is that full size?
Is it full size?
Ah, yeah, thanks.
Would that be okay?
Right now? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Till the end of the class.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I like.
Yeah, bye.
Here.
I know.
อ๋อมาทางนี้มาทางนี้
Okay. I'll take good care of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, there's a pencil here. Something we never see. What's a pencil?
So our second violin is ill today, so Tetsuumi is going to sight read her part
See how that goes.
on an instrument that he doesn't play, in a clef that he doesn't play.
Better than all.
Yeah.
Don't say that yet.
Not yet. I'm an oracle. We're allowed to say that.
That's true.
part. It gets confusing when I play that part for so many years, but anyway, good job. Yeah, really good.
Thank you.
I think ultimately the tempo you started with was perfect, I thought. So I know it's fast, so it's not something you want to build up to that tempo. So obviously by all means let's do it slower for now. But yeah, really good. Characters, great. It's a bit mental, which is exactly what we want. Sorry, because I think part I was kind of concentrating on my part so much. I was a little bit less able to just listen to all you guys play, but it's very, very good. Maybe we could, yeah, let's go to the beginning again, work through it. I think with this piece, this move particularly, it's just, there's a lot of loud. Of course there is. Shostakovich writes in the part, S, F, F, F. It's too many F's, but there you go. I think he wants to be loud. And very occasionally, actually, I don't know, are there any quiet dynamics?
There is like at the end.
Yeah. Okay, I don't have, it's a bit of another part, I don't have all the time. But anyway, yeah, I think the attack of the notes is very important, the articulation, that sort of thing. But you guys are great. So like most of that's already there, so let's try it.
Slow this time, right?
Whatever tempo you want.
Okay.
Sorry, yes, yeah, figure 21. Sorry, R21. Because we have the same thing 5 times.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe possibly we could grow through it, we could crescendo or something. I don't know if you have any thoughts about that. Or if you want to just be like, da, da. I don't know, something maybe. I don't know, something, or maybe like a flourish just at the end, maybe. Something just to bring us back.
I think if we do a crescendo, that would be good.
Yeah? Cool, great.
Like last, the 3 bars into the C.
Yeah, good. I like that. Good. Yeah, it's really good. You guys play so well together. And that's the first thing we said. Like, oh, the chords are great. Sorry. Not there yet. Okay. Good. Nice.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like very, very impressive stuff on your part. Yeah, just always take care of just, playing on the G string very high, and it's not the most comfortable. But again, to just always speak every single note. Obviously, because of the character and the nature of it, if you get some extraneous noises or that sort of thing, it doesn't really matter. But I think we always want to just hear absolutely every single note. It's very tiring. I've never played that part, so I've never experienced it myself. But I sympathize. So let's not do all that again. It's really good. Why don't we just go from like figure 12? Sure. Sorry, I messed up.
Did you guys start the first beat?
No, second.
got to around figure 19.
So in your part, Bill part, so it sounds great, really, really good. Only thing, it's just a personal taste, I guess, because I guess played it a couple times. But when you get to so here, I would always do like I sort of give more an emphasis on this, not just as a way of saying to the first line you're about to come in, but I think just as I don't know, it's just something I always did, just to sort of like punch out this different thing. It's not even a time thing; it's more snacks, and I think. I'm so sorry to run through. I just assumed I knew where to come in. I just came in way too early, so apologies. Good. Do you want to just go from your solo? Or what exactly was it? 18. Just when you have the whatever if they can be very heavy note, very articulate, especially the first three. Not an accent, that's not right. They should be equal. There's so much tension in all of them, the semis sort of clashy semitones. I think they could be even more highlighted. And then when you go to 21, have you thought about, I mean, there's two schools of thought, either just play completely in tempo, or
Yeah, we were gonna do that, but then like we in our rehearsals we couldn't quite get it right.
Yeah, it's difficult, but
yeah, I think we might do it like in the future.
like a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't we try it?
Okay.
Yeah, let's just be let's not be afraid of it. So. Yeah, so you guys are together. So yeah, you guys need to communicate very well, and then us two have to just pray that we'll be good. So, where's a good play? Let's go for 20. Favorite one. Because I think yeah, something like that. We need your bass line, your C. Great. Let's maybe one more time. Yeah, really, really good. Maybe, I think maybe could we try just the three of us at 22, just with the stroke here, we're together. So I think, yeah, really heel, short, kind of nasty sound. Let's try that. So 1, 2, 20, yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. Once more, it says something. I think it could still have more of an edge to it somehow. Yeah, good. It needs to be on like the borderline that it's sort of like, oh, you want to hear the notes. You don't want too much extra noise, but a little bit's okay. I think it's part of the character, you know, sort of. Yeah, it's like it's not the most. I'm just saying exactly. Thank you. It's not a lovely piece, beautiful piece. It's kind of like perfect bare drums or daggers. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, let's go from there. 22. Sorry, it's like a horrible place for you to start. Is there something?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Let you leave. Great, no, it's really, really good. And again, I'm just being very, very picky. In our part, and 24, I think we could really do more of the top. So, like always short. I think, as opposed to that's too pretty. I don't think it's not a pretty thing. And then at 25, I think he sort of did it, but maybe we could do a bit of a drop or something. It says on espresso, like as in maybe the piano or something quieter. So then we yeah, so it's like and it's like kind of and then it goes back to craziness. So yeah, maybe if you mark I don't know, less or something, mark 25. I think that'd be good. Just slightly. We don't want to lose the character. And here it's the opposite of what we had. This is more gluey. So sorry. And then back to the short stuff. Should we go 24? I think in here it sounds great. Just I'm on the wrong instrument, so it's just okay. So again it's a personal thing, but I kind of emphasize each when you have the just to kind of mark each one. It's not really an accent. It's just kind of an articulate thing, just to speak it a little bit more. So we have the because it's that rhythm that we just sort of re-emphasize in our part. But then you have lots of notes, so there's a lot to think about. And then each one, each one, I think, when you have a series of them, can be more than the last. Yeah, have fun. Should we go? Where does that start? 27. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, I don't want to change what you did, because what you had was already very good. But it's just like it's not really an accent, so that's kind of wrong. See what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, it's something you can try out.
Same place.
It's all at the same time. It's so scary. Imagine having a page turn.
That is like scary.
This is a terrible place to page turn, sorry, but I'm just like, how many is it left? Very good. If there's anything we could do right at the end to like, again, do that crescendo, I know it's already so loud. Some people just start less on the last two, which I've had mixed feelings about it. I mean, it's sort of a cheating way. But if there's any way of more in the string, more heavy, but then keep the tempo. Yeah, whatever. I prefer it that way around than to just like do a drop there, personally. Going into 33, again, it sounds like we wanted to do some time, which is great. Which is awesome. It's a shame because we lose the bottom of C. It doesn't sound as cool as the last time, but I think it's a swap that on.
We have a lot of you.
Exactly. But it's a you have to see. Yeah. It's not fair, is it? It's not the same. In your solo line, we have to again, just like in her part, if you just try to phrase a little bit more if you can, like I know it's not
Like
really.
on the runs and it goes up, right?
Yeah, exactly. And just sort of emphasize that sort of motion a little bit more. Make it even more exciting. But it already sounds unbelievably virtuosic, so it's just to add that little extra sparkle. Fine, stuff. Time. Let's do something else. I think we could have. I was not great. It didn't help. At 32 with the echo, I guess we could have done that a little bit better. But again, it was mostly my fault. So. And really good relentless part. And just completely the opposite. Yeah. And really do that. Just basically get louder and louder and louder. When the loudest is you think is the loudest, get even louder. That's kind of what happened. Okay, so why don't we play a little bit more? Let's go. Sorry? 32. Yeah, 32, that sounds good. Let's go before that. Let's do 31. It's not the most interesting. You've got the game. But play it as though you're playing what he's playing. Each note needs to be just so intense. And yes, he's got the main line, so you want to let him come through, yada yada. But I think because of where it is in the instrument, just don't worry about that. It's like the motor, it keeps us going. Let's try one more time. Same place, yeah. louder, maybe you can get a little bit longer, but in general, maybe the last one, because we're getting louder and getting to 33, maybe a tiny bit longer, but at the beginning, it's a default for it to be quite short. Good, yeah, that was great. I love that. Let's go 297.
Thank you so much to everybody that came. I think we can agree that was the most amazing day. Such incredible energy and information that I'm sure everyone will benefit massively from. Amazing. Tetsuumi got off the plane last night and we rehearsed all night long. He's just had so much energy all day and he's off to do a concert now. In the back of the programme, if anyone is interested to come and see Tetsuumi play a concert, speak to your parents. There's one today, tomorrow and on Friday. Highly recommend.
And with your wonderful professor as well.
It
Come
will.
see her too.
If anyone has any questions, we've got 3 minutes. If anyone wants to ask Tetsuumi any questions, use the opportunity because there's not often people come into the whole of Thailand like this. So if you've got any questions, ask away.
How do you maintain your stamina in pieces like this? like especially for like the whole.
That's a very good question. I mean, on a concert day, you want to, when you say you rehearse a little bit, you don't want to give all your energy. The thing is, the problem with me is I've always been someone that can't play anything half speed. I'm always like full on, so I usually get tired. But you just somehow you have to learn to manage your energy. So always make sure you eat good food before you play. That's one thing for sure. And just try to always focus. Don't ever take a back seat, but definitely just always just remember about the bigger goals. And like if you have a bigger performance later in the day, don't overdo it. And just definitely don't practice for 5 hours on the day or rehearse. That's too much. Do a little bit of spots here and there together, and then give it all for the performance. On just a normal day, you're talking about being at school and doing stuff. I don't know. It's more just again how you use your mind and your brain. It's just maybe I was someone that could have worked harder on their other subjects, but let's just say I put most of my concentration into playing and music. I did for science. So we went to the same schools. Yeah, just enjoy it. I think enjoying is the most. If you're not enjoying it, if you're taking a rehearsal session and it's not enjoyable, something's gone wrong, then take a breather, stop for a little bit. But for the most part, yeah, if you just have a positive mindset and just, if you love what you do, then you'll do it. You'll find a way. That's
Where is that?
I'm from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, born and raised. My mother is Japanese. My parents were back then. I didn't come over to Japan. So, and then I went to England to study, and that's where I met Professor Calvert. So that's it.
Anyone?
How do you do it performance in science?
Gosh, that's a really good question. It's one of those things. I think over the years, you just sort of play and then you keep playing, and then eventually you sort of get used to it. It's not always the case. I can't speak for everybody, but it's like I was saying earlier, Tim. So I think if you love what you do, then you can find a way to overcome. you know, even for me to stand in front of everyone and to speak and to try to teach, it's very different from just me and with my group or by myself. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone to like speak to lots of people. So I guess it's just kind of practice makes perfect, and yeah, I guess that's kind of it for me. You know, just get used to doing anything, and eventually it sticks, right? So, but yeah, always if ever you feel you know you're playing for friends or for in a concert or something or a performance, and you feel your heart beat, just breathe. You know, always breathe. Never stop breathing. That's the worst. And just try to always be positive. I think positivity is so important, especially in what we do, and feel running around doing different things. And also, you guys are in school, so there's a lot to think about in the day. But if you just try to always think about why you do what you do and have a positive mindset, I think that can really help. I mean, scales is always good. You know, I wish I could tell myself that more, but no, never. I mean, always. You know, especially if I'm talking about quartet, doing a lot of things like just slower. So you know, on the Shostakovich, just to make it slower, really listen to, especially if you want to tune things, because you know, if you're going to play fast or full tempo, you're going to miss a lot of details. That helps. Tuning, yeah. So with tuning, for instance, like earlier. I know you're not asking about tuning per se, but you know, taking the chord down, playing the bass note, the cello part maybe, and then building the chord. So you have in a triad, then you have the root, the third, and fifth. Go with the root, and then you add the fifths and the octaves, and then you add the thirds. So it's like the hardest one to tune. Just be patient always. That's what it is. Time and patience. But again, like you don't want to. I wouldn't recommend. And I speak personally about it. You don't want to spend hours and hours trying to practice just to fill out the time, because there's no point. If it's not concentrated work, focused work, then you might as well just go outside and play around, because you know you come back to have a fresh mind about it. But I don't know if that really answers your question about routines. But
How do you balance your practice when you have a lot of repertoire?
that's also a good one. Again, just don't try to tackle everything at once. Like if you have an hour slot and you have 4 pieces to learn, either spend it all on one piece or maybe spend 15 minutes on one section of every piece, I guess. You know, you have to just be good at the time management. But again, it's the same with any profession. You got to be multitasking stand and just try to set out before you start. Just try to have a goal. Like I'd like to tackle this page of the piece and make sure I do really good work on that, rather than trying to cram all 4 pieces in an hour. That's crazy. No one wants to do that. So.
You've got a captive taxi.
Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. It was such a pleasure to hear all of you.